children. How are you today? Did you wash your face? Did you remember to brush your teeth as well? Good morning, my friend. All right. Can you give yourself a big smile because you've done it in mathematics? All right. Okay, there you go. Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mudabeti. Our theme for this week is summer. But before we continue with our lesson for today, let us not forget to sanitize our hands. Spray it nicely. There you go. Rub it through, out, and between your fingers. That is good. Today's lesson, we are going to look at data handling and phonics. Children, can we now go to page 9? Now the grade 2s and the grade 3s, both of you have to concentrate because this topic is for both of you. We are going to learn about the shapes there. We are just going to remind ourselves actually. Remember, we have learned about the shapes already. So we have got the square in black. It's all the sides are equal. And we have got the second one there. It's a triangle. It has got how many sides? 3 sides. And when we look around there in the block again, we can see a circle. A circle is a round one. All right. Therefore, now let's come to our questions and see what is required of us to do about these shapes. All right. So you are going to be checking in the table there. You check in the table and you count those 3 different shapes that we are given there. How many squares did you count in there? You write your number on the right side of your table. How many triangles did you count? You count the number of triangles there in the block on top. You write the number. How many circles did you count? And then you come to the other questions which are on your right hand side. Now you have to tell us which shape they came most. How many of each shape did you count? Then you'll be able to compare which one is the most, which occurs frequently. And how many are the fewest, which shape came very few. Remember, when we say few, we say it's the little, the few ones that came just less of it. Number 3, how much more squares there than the triangles? So now we are comparing the squares and the triangles. How much more squares, how much of the squares are more than the triangles? What do you do there? What do you think we do there? You have to find out for me. I'm going to check on you tomorrow. And number 4, how many more circles are there than the squares? You also compare the number of circles than the number of squares which are there. So find out for me. Think a bit. Scratch your head and find for me the answers there. And in the last block there, you have to draw the amount of each picture you counted in the block. You draw how many squares did you count? If, for example, you have counted 3 of them, you draw 3 squares. If you have counted 2 triangles, you draw 2 triangles, and you do the same with the squares. You draw the amount of squares that you have counted. Thank you. Good morning once more again, learners. We are going to learn about the 2 sounds that always confuse us. We have this sound, the k and the h. And we also have this sound, the s and the h. It always confuses us. So today we are going to learn much more about it. Now, when the k and the h stands together, we say it's a ch. It's a ch. All right. But when the s and the h are together, we say sh. We say sh. Put your finger on your lip. It's a sh. S and a h. It's a sh. All right. So sh and the ch, they can come at the beginning of the word or at the end of the word. They are still sounding the same. It's still going to be a ch or a sh. All right. So I'm going to start with giving you the examples of a ch. What word can have a ch? The easiest one is the chair where you always sit when you are at school. A chair, we write it like that. It's a ch. Right, it's a ch. And it can also come at the end of a word. It's still a ch. It doesn't change as long as it's a k and a ha. We can say, maybe we are saying, all right, let's write March. It's a month of the year, March. It's at the end of a word, but it's still a ch. Same applies with a sh, s, and h. These ones are for the ch. All right. Same applies with the s and h, a sh. You can say shoes. The shoes that you put on, it's a s and a h, it's a sh. It can also come at the end of a sentence or even in the middle. It's still, excuse me, it's still a sh. Maybe I'm saying foolish. It's at the end of the word. It's still a sh. All right, so let's go to page 10 together and see the examples that we are given there. Let's do together that exercise. We can see the pictures there. Those pictures, they have got two different sounds. Some of them have the ch, some have the sh. All right, so what I would like you to do is to check the picture. It will give you a clue. What is the name of that picture? For example, the first one there, that yellow one, it's a cheese. Is a cheese starting with a k and a sh sound, or is it a s and a sh sound? So it's a ch sound. So we circle the ch. And you go to the next one. What is that drawing? The drawing is of a sheep. Is a sheep a ch sound or it's a sh sound? A k and a h, ch, or s and a h, sh. Then you circle the sound for each drawing. So you do the same with all the pictures. They will give you a clue because you have to first know what is the name of the picture before you identify the sound. Let's go down to the next exercise, just under there, just below. All right. Now you have to choose any 5 of the pictures. The given pictures which are on top there, you just have to choose 5 of them and you come up with your own sentence. You make your own sentence with any of the words which are there on the pictures. Choose 5. For example, the shark has sharp teeth. We have a shark there on the pictures, so I've chosen a shark. And then if I construct my own sentence, then I put it in the sentence like that. The shark has sharp teeth. Maybe I want to say a shirt. I put it in my sentence. My shirt is blue. Any sentence that you want. There is no wrong or correct one. All of you are correct. Every sentence will be correct. Okay, let's continue to page 11. We are still with our sounds, but on page 11 we are just going to look at the chi. Only the chi, the k and the ha. We read together the words which are there in the table. We have cheese, child, choose, change, chef, and chick. Those are the words of the ch sound. So I would like you to find out which word is correct to be put in the line which is left there in order to make each sentence here correct. Are you going to be able to do that for me, please? I know you can. So please do that for me. I'll check it with you tomorrow. Let's proceed to page 12. These are very easy exercises. I'm enjoying it. And what about you? I know you are. You are still going to fill in the ch sound in the words. You are going to fill in the ch sound there. All right. So you have got the pictures there. You have to write down their names. There is a reading there first. You are going to read. Or should I read it for you? I'll quickly go through it and you have to follow nicely there at home. Children pull up a. From this menu you can use potato, ips, or opt fruit. Is burger or I can soup. I can soup. Chocolate, cookies, or pie. Your food, and then say goodbye. So they have given you the words, but they have left out the sound. So you are going to fill in the ch sound to make those words correct. Just put in the ch sound. You will make those words correct, and then you will be able to read this passage correctly. Thank you. Now look at the ones which are down. I'm sure you can do it as well. We have already learned about these pictures on page 11, remember? So now I just want you, without checking on the previous page, you have to now write their names. And their names should have a what sound? Remember, it's a ch sound, a k and a ha. Okay, please do that. I'll check with you tomorrow again. Okay, children, let's go to page 13. All right. On page 13, we are going to identify the heavy objects and the light objects. Okay, before we start to identify and sort them out, we are first going to know what is heavy and what is light. Something which is light means it does not have much weight. I can lift it without having to struggle. But something which is heavy, I have to use my muscles. Okay, so for example, let's compare this pencil and the sharpener. Which one will be heavy here and which one will be light? Of course, the pencil is light because I don't use much of my energy to pick it up. But with the sharpener, it's heavy. I use my energy. When I pick it up, my muscle is building. Therefore, this one is heavier than the pencil. All right. Now, let us look at our objects which are given on page 13. Which one is light and which one is heavy? We have got two columns there in front of us. On the left side is heavy and on the right side is light. Now we are going to sort our objects according to heavy and light, and we are going to cut them nicely and paste them in the right column. Now, for example, let's take the first object. What is the first object? It's a truck. Now, is a truck heavy or light? Of course, a truck is it's heavy. You can't even lift up a truck. Therefore, we are going to cut the truck and paste it on the left side because it's heavy. And we go to the next object. What is the next object? They are my socks. Those are your socks. Are the socks heavy or light? What do you think? They are light. I can lift them up without having to use much of my strength. Therefore, the socks are light. I'm going to cut my socks nicely with my scissor and paste it on the right-hand side under the column of light. So, do the rest of the objects in the same way. Okay. Now, I would like to know if you still remember what we have learned so far. Remember, we have done the shapes. We have only done 3 shapes: the circle, the triangle, and the square. And after that, we have learned 2 sounds that always confuse us. Which sounds are those? We have learned the s and h. What sound is it? It's a sh. And we have learned the k and h. What sound is it? Ch. It's a ch. Those are the two sounds that we did. Thank you very much. And I hope you have enjoyed the lesson for today. Now, before we end our lesson for today, I would like us to do something that is very important. We must not forget to do what? To sanitize our hands. Nicely, we rub it through again, behind and between the fingers. Now we are going to call our friend Zoshi to say goodbye.
Hi everyone, I'm Zoshi. And Simon says don't touch your face, your eyes, your nose, and your mouth unless your hands are super clean. Bye!